Hey guys, Fletch here, bringing you another transfer talk video. Yes, you know the drill by now. This is the video where I put together some of the biggest confirmed deals and some of the biggest rumours that are going around the football world at the moment. So without further ado, let's begin. We're going to begin with the news that Manchester United have officially signed Donny Van De Beek from Ajax. The fee is said to be in the region of 39 million euros, with some additional clauses put in there that could take the price tag up to 44 million euros. The 23-year-old has put pen to paper on a 5-year deal at Old Trafford and becomes their first signing of this transfer window. Altogether, I think it's a very good signing, an exciting signing that's in store for the United supporters. He will definitely add depth to an attacking midfield options, and I can't see him initially being a main starter, but he certainly can expect to see more game time somewhere down the line. And of course, he will face the challenge of a completely different league and different team around him, so it will be interesting to see how he adapts and develops over time. But the bottom line here is that Donny Van De Beek is officially a Manchester United player. Our next few stories takes us to Everton, and it's set to be a very busy few days for the Toffees as they're expecting 3 players to officially sign for them over the coming days. The first is a major one. James Rodriguez. This one was a very intriguing and interesting story that has fully grown over the past week or so, and now it seems that barring any last minute change of mind, Rodriguez will become an Everton player very soon. It said that a fee was agreed between the Toffees and Real Madrid for the Colombian, and that the 29-year-old has officially signed a 3-year deal. All that remains now was for a medical to happen and all the loose ends tied up. And very soon the attacking playmaker could be swapping Madrid for Merseyside and reuniting with former boss Carlo Ancelotti once more. He hasn't had the best of seasons in the past few seasons, that is. So it's a question now of whether Ancelotti can help him rediscover his best form and whether this transfer is a bit of a diamond in the rough. The second of 3 Everton stories in quick succession revolves around Brazilian midfielder Allen. He's also seemingly imminent signing, pending a medical for the Toffees after Everton and Napoli had agreed a fee believed to be in the region of £21 million for him. Allen played 212 times for Napoli and is another player that's reuniting with Carlo Ancelotti after their time at Napoli together. And the third story is all about another midfielder that seems to be edging closer to a move to Goodison Park as well, in Abdoulaye Doucouré. The Watford midfielder has been subject to much transfer speculation even before this current transfer window, and now it seems he's definitely on the move as Everton and Watford have reached an agreement for the Toffees to sign him, and the price tag is said to be an initial £25 million plus add-ons. A very reliable and strong midfielder in the middle of the pitch for Watford, and this will be seen as a bit of a step up for him, which some may say was long overdue. In my opinion, an underrated talent, a solid midfielder who will seemingly join 2 other midfielders through the door at Goodison Park this summer, as Carlo Ancelotti is very much beefing up his midfield ahead of the forthcoming season. Our next story takes us to Aston Villa, who are said to be very close to signing Sergio Romero. Reports have come out that Aston Villa are set to sign goalkeeper Sergio Romero after agreeing an £8 million fee for the Argentine. Romero, of course, currently with Manchester United, has always been playing second fiddle to David De Gea at Old Trafford throughout the duration of his stay with the club, where he signed back in 2015. But with De Gea staying with the club and with the rise of Dean Henderson, followed up by his big deal that he just signed a couple of weeks ago, it seems that Romero would be set to be dropping down the pecking order again. So now seems the right time for him to be moving on, and he will probably become the number 1 goalkeeping choice with Villa in doing so. It seems personal terms and a medical are all that are separating this potential deal from completion. And sticking with Villa for our next story, they've also had a bid accepted for Nottingham Forest fullback Matty Cash. The 23-year-old was one of Forest's best and most consistent players last season, and he was receiving a lot of interest from clubs elsewhere. but it seems a step up to the Premier League is where he wanted to go, and it seems Villa is where he is heading. Forest are said to be receiving £40 million up front and the possibility of having £2 million added on in add-ons, and he is due for his medical somewhere in the very near future before official confirmation of his signing can be delivered. And finally, I know this story is a few days old, but I thought it would be necessary to include it here. Arsenal have officially unveiled Gabriel as a Gunners player. Yes, this saga, this story is finally been put to bed. It's the confirmation that Arsenal fans were all wanting. The Brazilian centre-back has joined Arsenal for a fee believed to be in the region of £27 million, and he's been tied down to a long-term contract. And with that, that wraps up yet another transfer talk video. But of course, I want to know what you guys think. What do you make of Manchester United's first official signing in Donny Van De Beek? What do you make of Everton potentially signing 3 new players in James Rodriguez, Allen, and of course Abdoulaye Doucouré? Love to know your thoughts on that. What do you make of Aston Villa possibly having Sergio Romero coming through the door at Villa Park, as well as Matty Cash this summer? And what do you make of Arsenal officially signing Gabriel? I'd love to know your thoughts, comments and opinions down in the comment section below. It would be great to read. Otherwise, hit that like button on the way out if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new or want to see more content like this. Both things would be greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you all so much for watching and listening. I've been Fletch. This has been another transfer talk video, and I will see and speak with you all again soon in another video.